Ladies and gentlemen, love of Israel, love of God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, I'm so blessed to be here today to take you through a brief preview of what is going to happen on the 6th and on the 16th. 6 is the beginning of the new year of Israel. We call it Rosh Hashanah. That's the day of the beginning of the new year. I pray that God will give you a new beginning and a new year. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob set these festivals in order to help the people to become more resilient, more powerful, and more focused. Every time you slow down, you stop, you refocus, that's when God is going to work miracle signs and wonders. Be still and know that the Lord is your Lord, your God. In the Jewish customs, we have got two powerful days. That's the Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of the new year, and 10 days later of celebration brings us to the day of Yom Kippur, of Day of Atonement. We use bread on that day, we use the grapes on that day, and we use for both days and all other festivals. We use bread, we use the drink, which is the grape juice, and then we use also the lamb or the goat. You can either use the goat or the lamb. Those of you who don't eat lamb, you can use the goat. Those who use the goat, you can use, because both of them, their meat is known as mutton, and it's all used in atonement. Now, in the Jewish customs, we have this type of bread. This round bread is what we use on Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur. It's a family, it's united, it's together, everything goes together in God. So that's why they use this type of bread. But this time it's going to be bigger. It's a 1 kilo bread, which is going to be wider than this. We also have the bread that you have seen in many movies, especially a Jewish movie about Jesus. This is the bread the boy brought to Jesus, and Jesus broke the 5 loaves of bread, gave to the disciples, and when it was in this shape. This is how you keep a good bread with a type of fish. Then there is a bread Jesus used the day he was betrayed and the day he died for us. This is the round bread that he was using, and many of you have seen that particular bread. The Bible said he blessed it. After breaking it, he tore it apart. This is what they used to dip it. That's why Jesus says someone is dipping his bread into my bowl. This is what we use. We use it for Holy Communion. That's why he said, do this in remembrance of me. There is also this type of bread. If you're single, if you're one, you can actually have this type of bread. Then we have got the grape juice. Sometimes people use this, others use the sparkling one, non-alcoholic. It's always in the bottle. It tastes better, it tastes good. And so among the Jewish customs, this is what they do. They also have different types of lamb. Lambs mean different parts of the body. That's why it's very, very important, child of God, as a believer in God, that you know what type of body that you're going to have. So that's why, let me start with the bread. So if you are going to be with the Jews, you're going to have this particular bread. Actually, we shall sell it to you in a better form, so that bread is really done professionally and done well. So you have this type of bread, and that's how you cut it. You cut it into that shape so that each of the family members, the bread begins with a center of that particular bread, if you're going to have it. So that's why in Israel they use the triangle. The triangle is used either triangle defense or triangle offense. You look at the Star of David in the flag of Israel. It is 2 triangles facing each other, one defensive, one offensive. So that's why you see among the Jews, they will cut their bread like that. Probably that will be what you can actually do in order to begin the new year. And so your bread, so everybody will get a piece of bread. We shall use it later on that. Now we come to the lamb. This is the ribs, what we call ribs, or they call lamb chops. And most Jews will use this piece of meat which is already prepared, and it's lamb chops. So they use this to tell the story of, you remember the rib, God took the rib from Adam and he made them. These are a little bit drier, but they will help you see what you can do on that particular day of Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of the day, if you're more interested in that. So this is the type of lambs you'll be getting, and